Okay everybody, welcome back to more No Nintendo Allowed Consoles and Handhelds Edition, continuing with some games for the Atari 2600. Today I'm bringing you some River Raid by Activision, another Activision game from 1982. And I can say almost 100% certain that this was the very first shoot 'em up I ever played. Back then, when I played all of these Atari games, including Keystone Capers, what I played last time, Soccer, Pac-Man, and all that, when I saw a scrolling game, I fucking loved it. I got really excited, and this game pretty much got me into shoot 'em ups in general. I mean, the fact of seeing a player moving in an environment like this, I fucking loved it. But yeah, I can say almost with 100% of certainty by now that this was the first shoot 'em up I ever played. Okay. I was having a nice and easy run until those new planes. Maybe I should... Yeah, I mean, if I hold the shoot button, I can do this, but I will destroy all the fuel, which I don't want. I mean, you can destroy the fuel sources for points, but the idea is... Shit. The idea is to recharge your fuel every now and then. This should be a much shorter gameplay video than Keystone Capers. In Keystone Capers, it's... you can get decent at it and make some decent progress. I think the most I've been able to last in Keystone Capers is like 15 or 20 minutes without dying or without losing all my lives, but in this one it's a completely different story. Oh shit, I crashed into the land. Now the fuel sources are right in the fucking corner, so they want me to risk it. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So am I giving 3 lives? I mean, it would make sense. Fucking plane. Yeah, I mean, it's getting a lot more complicated to pick up the fuel, and the spaces are narrower every time. Let's do this again. Let's collect points. Let's try to get further in every attempt. I guess that would be a good goal to set for myself. What about not shooting all of the fuels? There you go. So the first death, pretty much the choke point, was when I saw these new planes fucking around. Shit. There you go. Better. So yeah, I want to do a few more Atari games. Oh shit, I can actually go forward and avoid confrontation sometimes. Okay, I can lower the speed by pressing down, and when pressing up you go faster. So yeah, I mean, this game is awesome not only because of how it looked for the time. It's pretty much like an arcade quality game, even though this didn't come out on arcades. Shit, I had it. But also, let's consider that the controls are super simple, but at the same time super responsive. Well, except there, well, it was my fault, I'm gonna be honest. This is where I game over, I believe. Oh, I get too fucking nervous. That's life. So this is based on a checkpoint system, apparently. Yeah, this is where I game over. So you already made more progress than the first attempt, which is awesome. Oh, that was super close! Nice. Yeah, I can afford destroying one field. Good thing I chose this side. Super close, again. Oh, I didn't see the fucking plane! Damn it! Oh boy. Alright, let's do it again. Oh, I wasn't even pressing the right button. In this current configuration, I have to press space for shooting. Usually use other keys on my emulators. For some reason, I am unable to configure my controller for this, which I'm okay with. I mean, in a way, this is the intended way to play this game. I mean, I don't have the Atari joystick or something similar to it, but this game came out in pretty much every Atari system, including the 8-bit computers. So you could play this with a keyboard. So in a way, this is the intended way to play this. Oh shit, I just noticed the other planes. I mean, I was just shooting and killed one by accident. Pretty much. So yeah, I had a lot of dumb deaths out of nervousness, panicking, and the like. And that's where I discovered this ability to accelerate or decrease your speed depending on the necessity that you have at the moment. I can just fly by everything, but the idea is to kill enemies, get some satisfaction and some points out of that. Okay. I think at this point already was in my last life. Yes, this is the one. Give me all of those delicious points. Oh, super close. Alright, this is the one. Oh, come on. Alright, 3 deaths. It's my fault, of course. Super narrow space, that's the thing. Yeah, I was able to get through this part earlier. Alright, game over. Damn it. Alright, one last attempt. I mean, there is not too much to show in this game more than flying around, dodging obstacles. Of course it would get harder, and probably that's the challenge out of this. I wish I could have infinite lives so we can see more and more traps and probably new enemies showing up. It wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, in all honesty, I think the Activision games for... I'm gonna start it all over because I don't want to lose my first life that soon. The Atari 2600 Activision games were pretty much the best, in my humble opinion. They were the most original. I believe they were exclusives for the system, at least at first. So we got this, Keystone Capers, Pitfall, Pitfall 2. I mean, there are many others that I'm probably just forgetting or just I don't know about, but all of those games that I mentioned, plus others that I would like to discover with you guys, for example through this series, are those are quality games. Those are awesome games based on point scoring, like those arcade games from early 80s, and there's absolutely... I mean, there are graphical differences, obviously, but in terms of the video quality, I mean the game quality and the fun factor, There's nothing to envy or to be much jealous about arcade gaming. Alright, I've been doing pretty decent in this attempt, but I'm actually worried about flying through narrow spaces. How am I doing in fuel? I think I'm doing okay. More than okay. Alright, I've reached this point with full lives. This is my best attempt yet. Just when I say it's gonna be the last one, I get good. Alright, gotta be careful when I go to the left. In that narrow space again. Here, right? Yeah, it was here. Yeah, first attempt. Awesome. I mean, if I go to the other side, I would be missing the field. That's about it. And kill a few enemies for more points, but... yeah, don't destroy every field thing. Keep a few. Yeah, I don't remember ever getting this far when I was a kid. And of course, the time and experience make you better at certain games. Shit. No, I didn't want to destroy the fuel. It's like when I shoot once, it automatically shoots another one. Alright, that was my fault though. Alright, I don't think I've got this far and on my first life. Of course, I have to talk about me doing good and then fuck up. Even though I think I got an extra life. Probably because of 10,000 points. Alright, I'm not paying attention to the little planes. The blue ones. So yeah, I don't know if you understand my point, guys. I mean, this absolutely has nothing to envy or to be jealous about. Some arcade games of the time. They are graphically inferior for obvious reasons, but still very fun to play. Oh, look at this. I don't think I got this far. I mean, obviously didn't, but... still looks different. Last life. Alright, I've been playing for over 10 minutes. That's how cool this game is. So yeah, that's your raid for the Atari 2600. Hope you guys had fun. It's a cool little game to try out. I would like to explore other versions to this, which are essentially the same, but graphically improved. For example, the 5200 or the Atari 8-bit computers. I've been able to get those to work and play a little bit of River Raid, and actually it looks better. So I would like to make that comparison some other day and show you guys. So, thank you for watching. See you next time.